Good morning, YouTube. So I've been using this guy, the 11 Pro Max, for 24 hours. I haven't put it on the charger since I took it out of the box yesterday. So now it is at 2%. One of the big changes with the iPhones this year is the Pros come with this brick for fast charging. Let's see how long it takes to top up an iPhone 11 Pro Max from 1% all the way to 100%. USB-C on one end. I'm going to put this on airplane mode. And for the most part, we'll keep the screen off. And let's see how long this thing takes to fully charge.
As the phone was charging, I recorded the battery level every 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, it was already at 9%. After 10 minutes, 18%. After 15 minutes, 25%. Pretty good results for only 15 minutes of charging. After half an hour had elapsed, the battery level was at 48%, almost halfway charged after half an hour. After 45 minutes, 70%. And after 1 hour, the 11 Pro Max had reached 82%. This is phenomenal fast charging for the iPhone. Far faster than last year's XS Max. After 70 minutes, 88%. After 75 minutes, 91%. After 85 minutes, 94%. So the charging rate has slowed a lot now. After an hour and a half, we are at 96%. Although the charging rate was very slow from this point on, I let it continue to charge to see how long it would take to get to 100%. After 100 minutes, we were at 97%. After 105 minutes, 98%. 110 minutes, 98%. And it took all the way to 1 hour and nearly 56 minutes to get to 100%. For comparison purposes, I measured the charging rate with two other phones. The OnePlus 7 Pro, which is a super fast charging phone, and last year's iPhone XS Max with the default 5-watt charger it shipped with. Just like with 11 Pro Max, I recorded the charging level at 5-minute intervals for the other two phones. So we started at 0 minutes with two of the phones at 1% and the XS Max at 0%. After 5 minutes, the 11 Pro Max was at 9%, the OnePlus 7 Pro was at 8%, while last year's XS Max was only at 2%. After 10 minutes, we have the 11 Pro Max and the 7 Pro at 18% and 16% respectively. The XS Max is only at 5%. After 15 minutes, 25% for the 11 Pro Max, 24% for the OnePlus 7 Pro, and a mere 7% for the XS Max. After 20 minutes, 33% for the 11 Pro Max and 32% for the OnePlus 7 Pro. So the OnePlus 7 Pro and the 11 Pro Max are charging at a very, very similar rate. The XS Max is only at 10% after 20 minutes. So it's charging at about 0.5% per minute. After exactly half an hour, the 11 Pro Max and the OnePlus 7 Pro are tied at 48%. The XS Max is at only a third of that at 16%. Half an hour later, at the 1 hour mark, we have the 11 Pro Max at 82%. The OnePlus 7 Pro at 84%. So this is the first time we're seeing it actually a little bit ahead of the 11 Pro Max. And the XS Max, after 1 full hour of charging, is just at 35%. At the 70-minute mark, we have the 11 Pro Max at 88% and the OnePlus 7 Pro at 86%. So the 11 Pro Max is inched up ahead again. The XS Max is at 39%. By the 75-minute mark, we have 91, 42, and 89. By the 80-minute mark, we have 93, 44, and 91. By the 85-minute mark, 94, 46, 93. By the 90-minute mark, we have both the 11 Pro Max and the 7 Pro at over 95%. Our XS Max has just about hit the halfway point at 49%. So you can see there's a huge benefit with fast charging this year included in the box for the 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max. After that, obviously charging is very slow. By the 100-minute mark, we were at 97% and 99% for the two newer phones, and just 55% for the XS Max. This is an even bigger deal because the 11 Pro Max this year has much more battery capacity than the XS Max had last year. This year, the battery capacity is 3969 milliamp hours, versus last year it was 3174 milliamp hours. So not only does the phone charge more than twice as quickly, it's filling up a battery that has 25% more capacity. Okay, if you have any questions about the battery charging, battery life, about the new iPhone 11 Pro and how it compares with the OnePlus 7 Pro, let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer your questions. As you can see, fast charging offers a huge benefit to charging times for these new iPhones. Apple should have included fast charging in the box a couple of years ago. I'm glad they finally are including it now, at least for the 11 Pros and Pro Max. Okay, thank you for watching.